Today we're making a meal prep of mason jar, quick and easy noodle soup, Asian inspired. 8 points per jar on the Weight Watchers green plan, so stick around with me to see how I make it. Hey you, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Angela. You can follow me on all social media, especially Instagram, because I'm posting a lot of my food there, at Angela Cruz Tube. That's my username everywhere. TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, like anything you can think of, even here on YouTube, that's my username. I would love to have you join along with me because I am down 40 pounds on the Weight Watchers green plan, so I am a huge advocate, very passionate about the program. It has done so much for me, and because of that, I've been inspired to transform my YouTube channel into one that's a little more lifestyle, food, those kind of things. I'm gonna have a lot of recipes and tips and tricks and hacks for weight loss that have helped me along my journey that I hope will be helpful for you. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos that I have coming out on my channel specifically for weight loss. Meantime, today, this is a recipe I've been dying to make because of the show Netflix. I think it's called What to Eat with Nadiya or Nadiya Cooks. I don't remember. I'm inspired because that lady is like obviously an amazing cook. She made this recipe on the very first episode and I was like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it because I love any type of Asian food because I am half Filipino. So that's my jam. Let's get right down to it because the way that I calculated the points on this is according to the noodles and the chicken and the sesame seed oil. The rest of it is 0 points. Now, having said that, you can play around with the point value of this. You can make it with ramen noodles. You can make it with anything that you want. You can even use shirataki noodles for 0 points if you wanted to. I'm doing vermicelli angel hair noodles. I calculated 2 ounces or 6 points. So with the chicken being 1 point for 5 ounces and 1 point for a teaspoon of sesame seed oil, 8 points. That's it, Weight Watchers green. So let's get right down to the recipe because I am excited to show you how I do it. Here we have the ingredients that I'll be using for this soup. It is going to be, and by the way, like I said, you can mix and match everything. So I have just a bunch of cans and a bunch of dry noodles. Very first, you'll see I have some vermicelli angel hair noodles. These are going into, by the way, I'm making 4 in mason jars. So these are going to be broken up into 4, and I did the nutritional calculations. There are 4 servings of 2 ounces each, so 2 ounces in each jar. I'm going to do some sesame seed oil to top it off. I'm also going to throw in a piece of kombu, which is like a Japanese seaweed, which is supposed to be really good for you. I think it's going to boost the flavor a little bit. We're going to have some chunk chicken breast. We're going to have some baby corn and some water chestnuts and bamboo shoots. So as you can see, everything is just canned. Also, last but not least, I have some chicken liquid broth concentrate. I know I'm talking really crazy because I've got everything pointed downwards with the camera, but everything that you see here was shelf stable, so I have let this sit out on my counter for a week. This is something that you could do if you're really busy. Set out the ingredients and then throw it all together some other time because, you know, like I said, they can stay out on the counter and it's not going to go bad or anything like that. Once you do put the chicken in the jars, you do need to refrigerate it until you're ready to eat it. All you have to do to eat it is just pour a cup or 2 of boiling water into the mason jars and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes while the noodles soften up, and then there's your dinner. So easy. All right, so let's get into the meal prepping. So I'm gonna remove myself from the camera so you won't see my face. All right, so first, oh, and by the way, I have a food scale because I want to be really exact with the amount of chicken that I put into everything. First and foremost, I'm going to put a packet of chicken broth into each can because you got to have that good flavor, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're done with that. Next, I'm putting in a piece of the kombu. When you pour in the water, that's going to rehydrate. Next, we're going to add in our vegetables. This is the baby corn. Here's the sliced bamboo shoots. Here are the water chestnuts. All right, here comes the chicken. So you might be wondering why I have my food scale. It's because I don't know exactly how many ounces of chicken are in here because I don't trust that can. So I'm weighing out 6 ounces of chicken. Now into each jar, I'm putting 1 teaspoon of sesame seed oil, kind of as a flavor enhancer. Quick sidebar, if you've watched this far, comment below with your favorite noodle soup. I'm curious to see what you like. Last but not least, This is gonna be the challenging part because I didn't realize these jars would be so full, but we're gonna try to put in the noodles. I have no idea. I'm just cutting it. It's probably a bad idea. Super messy. All right, so I got a big mess. There's a big mess over here. I don't know if you can see that huge mess, but I will clean it up. And then these jars are complete. So they are going in the fridge. They are ready for us to eat whenever I do this. All right, this is a hot mess, but I don't even care. I'm so proud of myself, and I cannot wait to eat these. We're gonna eat them tonight for dinner, at least these two, my husband and I will. I may even give my toddler son a few bites of mine. Also, I wanna say that I am surprised by the noodles. I didn't think I would fit them in. I was like, ooh, these jars are too full, but it worked. It ended up working, so very impressive. Meantime, this was my first time to do it, so I was a little bit halting and hesitant. Next time, I'm gonna be more experienced, but overall, it was a positive thing for me to do, and dinner is ready. All you have to do to prepare these is pour boiling water. Like I said, let it sit 5 to 10 minutes. Everything's cooked except the noodles. Let the noodles hydrate up, stir it up, shake it up if you want. Okay, so here's the thing. This is a giant portion. Like now that the noodles have expanded, I'm gonna have to use a giant bowl. That's like a mixing bowl because I don't have any soup bowls that are this huge. But it looks amazing. Look how good the noodles look hydrated. I have an update about this. This is day 2, and my husband and I thought that yesterday they were a little bland and we kept having to put salt on the noodles while we were eating it. So what I have done to remedy this situation is to add a tablespoon of miso paste and just mix it in there, and I think it's gonna be a lot better today. So I put the miso right there, and I'm gonna let that soak in and stir it around and let it cook. So I'll let you know how this tastes. Thanks so much for tuning in with me for this recipe. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Like I said earlier, hit that subscribe button and be sure to comment below with your favorite type of noodle soup. So that's it for my noodle soup. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. If you did, be sure to like this video and subscribe. Like I said, you don't want to miss any videos that I have coming out very soon. Meantime, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.